Hello everybody, my name is the N64 dude here, and welcome back to The Legend of the Ocarina of Time. Last time, we met up with Zelda, who was Sheik the entire time, and she got kidnapped by Ganon, and now, we're inside of Ganondorf's castle. Pretty ominous. So, the main gist of this area is that this is the main area where we enter to go fight Ganon, but it is sealed up by a barrier, and the way this barrier is powered is by through all of these little rooms, which are kind of like trials, and of course they go by the little elements of what the temples are made of. There's forest, fire, water, stuff like that. So usually, you know, the brightest idea is to start the forest temple first, but no, you can do this in any order that you want, and it is strongly advised that you do the Shadow Temple version first because, and we'll see why in a minute, first of all, I want to actually get our long shot ready. Alright, and welcome to here. So we have this huge freaking area right here. First of all, what you have to do normally is shoot a fire arrow at this little torch, which will then bring up a path. But cool little fact, you can actually long shot onto the torches. And another cool little fact, if you stand all the way right here, you can actually long shot on a like. That's freaking insane. And you can just one shot and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting. I never knew that, but you can do that. Again, what you can do now here is put on the hover boots because right here is a little area where you need to go, and hopefully I can make it with the hover boots. Oh, barely made it. Now we have a little, looks like a rusted switch and a normal switch on a ice little block. What you want to do is get a nice running start, and there you go. And that should open up a chest, and it's a big chest too. So let's climb back on there. And let's open it up, see what we get. You found the golden gauntlets. You feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with the A button and lift stuff up. So we have the final item in the entire game. We, I think, are 100% completed with everything in the game. And all we have to do now is fight the final boss. So that's freaking awesome. Now to get past this area, what you have to do is, I don't know why I left the menu, but grab your Lens of Truth, because there's a hidden Lens of Truth path which you could take. And damn it, why did I get rid of the Iron Hammer? Just use the Iron Hammer to open this up. I don't know what this is. Okay, unlocks the door. Now there is a torch right there, which I wonder, what does lighting up this torch do? I think this torch is actually what, yeah, it opens up the pathway that gets you to that, you know, that allows you to grab the golden gauntlets. Let's just light up this path. Oh look! So yeah, I guess all those torches light up the pathway. Anyways, let's walk across here. Oh, try not to fall down. But I think falling down just takes you back to the beginning of the temple, or the castle, and let's open this up. And hello. We have this right here. I don't think, yeah, Navi doesn't tell you anything. The game doesn't really give you a hint. I think it does tell you, like, if you actually do the forest temple first, but what you want to do is get your light arrows. It kind of reminds you of the little things from Jabu Jabu, inside Jabu Jabu. Anyway, shoot it with the light arrow. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Thank you, Impa, and Impa will actually teleport us back to the entrance of the shadow trial. Woo! Ain't that pretty cool? Cool. And completing the trial will dispel that shadow trial little thing. And yeah, that's what we needed to do. Now, the reason why you want to do the Shadow Temple trial first is because, or the Shadow trial first, not really a temple, is if you actually walk all the way outside of the castle, which I'll meet you back in a minute. Alright, we are back outside of the castle. Now, the reason why I came back out here is because if you run all the way over here, and if you remember, a golden Skulltula was right here. I think we got it when we first turned into an adult. Or when we got the long shot, or the hook shot. Anyways, you run all the way over here, we have this big block thing, and it has a Gerudo symbol on it, and the only thing, you know, that's Gerudo base is the shield and the gauntlet. So, if we grab this with the golden gauntlets, we can pick it up. And you just toss it. That's pretty cool. And I wonder what this, you know, reveals. A Great Fairy's Fountain. Let's grab our Ocarina. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. And this Great Fairy enhances our health. So now, if you remember like Banjo-Kazooie, if you get all 900 notes, you unlock the honeycomb enhancement. This is the same premise. Our health is now doubled. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. This is kind of misleading. Technically, she is correct, but what she really did is just doubled your health, so pretty much you have twice as much health, and enemies are just gonna be doing the same amount of damage. They don't actually reduce their damage output on towards you. You just are now able to take twice as much hits. Anyways, that's what we really need to do, and that's the main reason why you do the Shadow Temple first, is to get the golden gauntlets so you can double up your health for the rest of the game. Let's head back into the castle. Alright, now we're back here, and we can just go into the normal route. So what you want to do is just follow the normal routes that you took for the temples. Forest Temple. And it looks like we have a Wolfos that we have to fight. We could just do that. Alright, he's dead. I got a chest. Interesting. Blue rupee in case you still need money at this point of the game. So what you can do is you want to actually grab both of these. I think Din's Fire will get all of these torches. And then the last torch you need to grab from on top of the door. There you go, and that should unlock that door. Nice. Now we have more, and it is a 5 silver rupee thing, and it's a fan little puzzle. So you can actually kind of see the philosophy, not philosophy, but the ideas that a lot of the developers had in this game. So, it's theorized that the Forest Temple was originally supposed to be the Wind Temple, and you can kind of, you know, match this theory as, you know, truth, because the symbol of the Forest Temple kind of reminds you of wind. It has like a little spirally symbol that kind of resembles as a fan. And also, oh wow, by the way, if you fall down, you have to grab all of the silver rupees. Let's just grab this. And hopefully there is... Nope, there is nothing there that allows me to grab that. Oh, we got... Okay, so the whole room resets if we... You gotta be kidding me. All right, cool. So yeah, a lot of symbolisms and stuff like that. A lot of the ideas of the Forest Temple was originally supposed to be the Wind Temple, and they kind of showcased this idea with a bunch of fans, you know, the wind and stuff like that. And there's actually another trial that showcased this same idea as well. And we're gonna wait for this fan to finish up, which it did. And I believe this fan would allow us to... I'm gonna get my sword out just in case I need to do a jump attack to grab that silver rupee. Okay, I wonder how we grab this. Can I do this? Nope. Okay, interesting. I guess this... No. I guess the switch right here will allow us to grab that. Which it does, sweet! And there we go. Let me just drop down, not accidentally reset this entire room. That would actually make me very sad. And I think that was the entire trial. Yes, it was. And you can break these vases to grab some magic if you needs to. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. Thank you, Saria. And we're back out in front of the forest trial. Alright, cool. I can finally take these damn hover boots off. I think that's the only room that requires the hover boots. I hope so, because my god. Worst item in the game. And let's go do the fire one. Hello. There's a lot of enemies right here. We got another 5 silver rupee puzzle. Let me just... Okay. God damn it. There we go. That should kill him. Alright, cool. So, let's do this. And I guess just grab all the silver rupees. You know, it's really not that hard of a puzzle, to be honest. This, you can just grab it. Oh, what? What the hell? I just walked through it. I think I can do the same thing. No, I can't, but that's interesting. I've never done that before. Hello. Okay, just kill these guys. Bye-bye. Oh, you got these. What does this do? Bomb shoes. Oh, do I need bomb shoes for this? You do need bomb shoes. I think this is the first time we've actually are required to use bomb shoes in the game that isn't from a minigame, which is interesting. Anyways, just drop it right there and the bomb shoe will go. There you go. Oh, cool, a little sun trial. First of all, how do we even access the... Oh, okay, it looks like a web that we can burn, so let's burn it. Nice. Oh, watch out. Don't get caught up by that guy. Yeah, we don't want to have that mistake again. Oh, no. Okay, we got it. All right, cool. Let's grab our light arrows once more. That was actually kind of scary. I am kind of hungry. I think after I beat this game, I'm going to go grab me some food. Actually, I got some... I think I got some chicken. I can make some good chicken. Oh, hello. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. Oh, this is the spirit barrier. I guess it makes sense. I thought that was the fire temple. Well, I guess we're just gonna go on our own route. So that's the spirit. I probably should have paid attention to the icon. You know, it kind of made sense because the fire, if I remember correctly, the fire temple had a bunch of lava in it. Sorry for the spoilers. Anyways, let's go in here. This is the water temple. And hello. So this is the other temple I was talking about. So looks like we have to use blue fire for this. I'm going to actually grab a couple bottles. Like I was saying about the forest temple, how it kind of was like supposed to be the wind temple. Well, was the water temple was supposed to be. Oh wow! Let me rephrase. So if you remember how I was talking about the wind temple, no. So the water temple, you know, like the wind temple, was supposed to be the ice temple. And you can make this connections with a lot of things in the game. Zora's domain was frozen over. So, you know, that's a thing. The symbol on the water temple medallion looks like a snowflake. That's another indicator. Pretty much, I think the water temple was just shoehorned in. I don't know what this is gonna give me. Oh, okay, fuck this game. But yeah, the water temple was kind of shoehorned in, and kind of like late in this development. A lot of things were actually shoehorned in late in the development. And yeah. Uh-oh. Did I not do something correctly? Am I supposed to fight all the enemies? Yeah, I was. Watch this be like the only fucking puzzle. No, it's not, because every goddamn of these trials. Oh, we have 2 minutes to do this. So we have to fit it. So what I'm going to do is do this. That will allow me to push this forward. Oh, I see. You know, it's not really at heart of a puzzle. Honestly, I don't even think you need to get 2 minutes for this. I don't really need that. Climb up here. Drop this. Oh, we're gonna need the iron hammer. Hopefully that's close enough. I'd be sad if that isn't. Okay, it is. Let's grab our iron hammer. Again, I feel like 2 minutes is a little bit too much for this little trial. I think it'd be probably more, you know, interesting. This one would be a little bit better if we had like a minute or a minute and a half at most. Anyways, let's grab this. The water temple trial, not that hard. I'm surprised we didn't get a 5 silver rupee trial. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Wow, these guys are just rushing me. They're doing shit. They're doing nothing, and they're making us do all the hard work. Alright, finish the water. I think all we have left is the fire. Now this one. Oh, Link, it's hot in here. We can't stay in here for too long. Wow, I totally forgot. We got 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can do this without. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can do this without putting on the fire tunic. Can you imagine if we can actually do that? We're probably gonna need the hover boots at least, though. Oh, okay, well, I fell down. I think that's gonna reset the entire room. Yep, it does. So don't fall down or else the room resets, because fuck this game. Oh! Well, look at that. If you wear the hover boots, I think you're light enough to not trigger the center part to fall. That's interesting. I never knew that. I'm just just learning a lot as I fucking play this game. So what happens? So what happens if we take it off? Maybe it's just glitched. Nope, the hover boots actually keep this from falling down, which is pretty cool. Never knew that. Anyways, let's grab this. I hear a damn... I hope that's not a damn like. Toss this. I think tossing this would allow us a little pathway that gets to the other side, right? Yep, it does. Nice. Oh, it's that. Let's get this over here. And look, you can just long shot your way. I want to showcase this. So if you use the light arrows to fight enemies and kill them, oh wow. What the hell? There we go. Look, it drops rupees. Wow, I was wrong. You get pink rupee every time you kill them. Thought it was like 80 or 60 rupees. But anyways, oh no! Don't tell me how to. Okay, I thought I had to do the entire room again. I would be so mad. Just long shot our way over here, and I think that is the end of the fire trial, which it is. Let's break these vases. Grab a little bit of magic because we used a lot to showcase getting money from enemies. All right, hello, Mr. Darunia. I think that's his name. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. All right, so we have forest, fire, water, and shadow, and spirit dispelled. All we need now is the final one, which is the spirit, which isn't a temple, and this kind of implies that there was supposed to be a spirit, or a light temple. Well, let's see what a light temple will look like from a trial. Oh, okay. Just threw it. Oh, it takes keys. Put on Lens of Truth here. Oh. We got a Scotola. Okay, all the keys here. So it looks like it's kind of revolving around the Lens of Truth. Now we did get this, so I'm wondering, do we get a key out of this or a blue rupee? We do get a key out of this, so I'm kind of curious what's in all of these. Okay, are they all just traps? If I get hit by this, if I get hurt by this, I'm done. I'm not doing this room. Nope, we do get something. We get a bundle of arrows. God damn it. A blue rupee, of course. That's expected. Let me guess, ice. Yep. I hate this game so much. And a heart. Because, you know, that heart just recovered all the health I lost from this fucking troll chest. Take the hover boots off, because my god. Alright, let's continue on. And we have to play our Ocarina. This is a weird temple. I feel like they just had no idea on how a light temple would work. Well, here's a cool thing. Maybe, you know, use the sun things. Oh, and that reminds me. I'm pretty sure the Spirit Temple is supposed to be the light temple because you get the mirror shield. There's a lot of light puzzles in that temple. And yeah. So it's just so many cool things that, you know, that should have been or could have been for this game. And we have a minute to do this puzzle. Let me grab my long shot. Okay, wait, hold on. This is actually gonna be pretty tight. So we got that right there. We got that. I think there's gonna be silver rupees on the corners, right? Yeah, okay, it's not that bad. Oh, don't get hit. Ugh. I love how the counter is still going down. Ow. Anyways, I think we're done with the spirit one. Yep, we are. Oh. There's nothing in here. Or the light one. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a fake room. Oh, it's a hidden door. There it is. Look at that. That actually caught me off guard for a minute. I was like, what? Anyways, just use the light arrows and... Raru! The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! And that's it. We completed all of the trials for Ganon's castle. And I think the only thing is left to do is to fight Ganon going into his... oh my god. Alright, it's that time of the Let's Play. Cue up the cool outro music, and next part, we're going to fight and beat the game. We're gonna fight Ganon and beat the game. Where the hell is the front? Alright, this is it. The moment we've been waiting for. Let's go.